first and foremost, we need to figure out how to get out of Arkham.
Yeah.
We're going to be starting with there's a time jump beginning of season 3, so time has passed. He's now spending months in Arkham by himself, so his spirit is down. But once he is kind of, out, we'll see how that happens. He's out and free, and has a fresh shower, has a nice meal, makes some friends in the real world. I think we're going to see someone who, though doesn't have an identity of Riddler yet, has an understanding of who he is. He actually learned a lot in Arkham. He made friends quite easily. So there's a lot of confidence coming out in himself and his abilities. He's not even going to try to play nice or be good again. At least that's not going to be his intention. So we're just going to see someone who's coming out of wholer human with more experience and kind of a bit tougher. And he doesn't have to go to work at DCPD anymore, so he gets to start a new life. Really excited.
Like going to a new school or something.
Yeah, it's so and the I don't want to spoil how he gets out, but there's some he can actually breathe. He's not fugitive. He's out. So there's he gets a fresh start, which is really nice.
As an actor, though, I know you're not the regular yet, but as an actor, you're sort of chomping at the bit to get sort of close to this stage.
I had so much fun last year. The evolution that they gave the character last year was super, super fun and satisfying. I pretty much know the arc for this year, and I'm super stoked. It really truly feels like I have grown with this character. He's changed so much, and I love television for that. It's just so cool to actually get to tell a story of a character changing this significantly. And I think there's still so far to go.
And we're not going to spoil any of this, but are we at some point going to see him as the Riddler? Good. Good. We're happy to hear it.
You will one day hear say Riddle me this.
How were you? How were you attracted to the role of soon to be Riddler? And how did you prepare for that? Were you into the comics?
I didn't read the comics. I didn't read Batman comics when I was a kid. I had seen Batman films. I liked the universe, and I was aware of the character, of course. And when I knew that this show was happening, and I knew that this was going to be one of the roles, it's just the most appropriate role in the canon for me, in my opinion, or of what they have. And so I just pursued it really hard. It was actually quite a simple process. One of the easiest processes I've had, which is kind of crazy. But how I prepared for it, I read a lot of comics. I didn't watch Frank Gorshin or Jim Carrey's performance. I tried to read comics from all the different decades, and I realized when I did that how much the character had been reinterpreted and reimagined and redrawn. And I was I just felt kind of freedom and allowance to do my own thing and not apologize for it. And if I was authentically following our Bible, which is our script, then it would be a unique version of the Riddler unto itself. And, hopefully people would respond well to it. But I distilled the DNA of the character the parts about Edward from all the different decades that he's been around, and kind of created a DNA that I like. But I think he's changed so much, One thing I really wanted to do was tell a story of boy to man. A underdeveloped 28-year-old virgin boy that is socially inept and doesn't understand people and talks a little too loud and everything's a little tight, and a little forced, and there's a lot of effort, and growing into this person who stops trying, and becomes a man, has sex, and realizes starts to find his power, his voice. So we've been able able to do that, which is great. Now he gets a fresh start as aware of who he is, aware that he is good, but he's free. It's like now you have to build something off of that. That's cool.
You talked about the liberties that have been taken with the character in the canon over the years and how that's free. As the character progresses, do you get more room to kind of improvise, like how you stick very strict to scripts?
Now that we're like moving into the third season, I mean, if you're talking like actual lines, we have a great team of writers. I change stuff like here and there,
Like delivery and stuff?
but delivery is like all me. Interpretation of the scene. But now we're in the third season. I actually get to communicate a lot with John Stevens, Danny Cannon, and Bruno, and kind of like say, this, as we move forward, these are my favorite comics. These are the versions of the Riddler that I really love, that I find exciting, that I find modern and terrifying, and really like nail his glee, which is what I think is his greatest, most exciting trait as a person. So I'm able to like kind of participate in that and suggest storylines. But what they have imagined for this year is so good.
When you started, did you see it have any opportunity? Like, did you have foreseen what it would give you from the beginning? In other words,
no, we had no idea. We didn't have a script when we auditioned. So we had no idea. I mean, as an actor, I tend to be very picky about stuff, and this was terrifying because I'm like, well, I'm leaning into this project because of material, content, and the tradition. It's like I'm super stoked about the idea that I'm contributing to the canon and part of the mythology that hasn't explored. So I was like, that was enticing enough for me to want to do it. But everything's been a surprise, and everything's been a surprise for the writers. The character of Kristen Kringle, we went back and added her in. We were already filming episode 9. We went back and added her into episode 6 in season 1 because they were like, we got to give Cory a storyline. And I was like, yeah, you got to give me a storyline. So we went back and added her in, and she was only supposed to be around for 2 episodes. But we hit it off so well, and it was such an interesting version of Ed that we hadn't seen yet. They were like, this is going to be his first downfall. They decided that just, responding to the connection that Chelsea Spack and I had. So it's a moving, living creature that we all respond to.
Would you like to see more background people or more people from Ed's past, or is
We'll be seeing that this year.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say, is his power in being an enigma that nobody knows anything about him, but we're going to see more? Okay.
Yeah.
That's great.
One thing that I think is really parents matter in the Batman universe, and I think, there are some comics that allude to his relationship with his father, and we're gonna get into like his past because we haven't talked about it. We don't know anyone that knows Ed before, so we're gonna touch on that.